What's up, internet? You know, I've been reminiscing lately and I've been thinking about all the childhood memories that I have. And from what I've noticed so far, they're either all extremes of some sort or they're absolutely the most random thing in the universe. And by extremes, I mean that there are some where I'm very happy and there's some where I'm very sad, but mainly there are the ones where I'm really embarrassed or I'm absolutely terrified, whether they happened to me in real life or they were dreams that I had when I was a kid. Like, I remember me being in a crib. I was just there, laying around. That's that. Oh, there was one where I was attempting to dance when my grandma was singing, but instead of dancing, it was just like weird, chubby jumping. But that could be one of the extremes because hanging out with my grandma made me very happy. Now, the most vivid of memories are the scary ones. Now, I had this one recurring dream that happened to me many times to the point where I actually realized it was a dream when I was dreaming it because I was started to recognize everything that was happening. And it goes like this. So in this dream, I'm in Ukraine, I'm my little kid age, and I walk out of the front door of our house into the front yard. Out in the front yard, we had these like clotheslines where you hang the clothes to dry because we didn't have a dryer back then. And I would look at the front yard and I would see my grandma turned away from me hanging some clothes. Now, the scary thing is that when I looked in another direction, there was another grandma hanging some clothes. And deep inside, I knew that one of them wasn't my grandma and I had to choose which one was the right one. And every time, no matter which one I picked, and it didn't matter if I knew that I was dreaming or not, I always picked the wrong one. I would come up to her and say, "Hey, grandma," and tap her in the shoulder. And as she turns around, her face is all melted away and she's not my grandma at all. She's some scary monster. And she reaches out for me and I wake up. There was another one where I got up from my bed and for some reason I was wearing my dress shirt in my bed, I don't know. And as I'm about to start walking, something grabs me from underneath the bed and starts clawing its way up my clothes. And I quickly turn around and it's some kind of a man wearing green for some reason. And as this man gets out from underneath my bed, he starts choking me. And I look over into the next room, and my grandma and my mom are sitting on the couch right there. But I can't do anything. I can't scream because this guy is choking me, and they don't notice me. Now, one of the scariest dreams that I had back then doesn't even sound that scary now that I recall it. So I was in my living room watching cartoons, and I drifted off and started dreaming, and my dream was me in my living room watching cartoons. Now the twist is that I didn't realize that I was asleep and I was alone in the house. Suddenly I heard some kind of a noise in my grandparents' bedroom, which is connected to the living room. And I knew there wasn't anybody there. So of course I started trying to calm myself down, thinking it was the wind or something. Then suddenly this old wrinkly humpback woman comes out of the room and makes this terrifying screeching noise and leaps at me and covers me with a bucket. Yeah, I don't know either. But that startles me and I wake up and what do you know? I'm in that same living room watching that same cartoon. It probably took me a good half a year before I could watch cartoons in the living room all by myself again. So dreams are scary, of course, but they're not the vividest of childhood memories. The vivid ones are the scares you have in real life. There was a moment in 1st or 2nd grade where my parents were walking me home from school. And of course, as a happy, energetic child as I was running all over the place and I ran way ahead of them until I got to a road. And of course, at that age, I was told not to ever cross the road by myself. So I stood there and waited. I waited until this huge guy with a big beer belly walked up to me. And it looked like he was about to cross the road. And I should have said this first, but the direction from my school to my house is towards a river. So you're walking downhill. And I don't know if I asked him to help me cross the road or if he just randomly grabbed my arm, but he did. And he looked me straight in the eye and he said in his really deep voice, and he was like, "Hey, little boy, wanna go drown with me?" And he grabbed my arm really tight and I almost pooped myself. So I screamed like crazy and I yanked my arm out from his and I ran as fast as I could away from the road towards my parents. And ever since that memory has been etched into my head. Anyway, just thought I'd reminisce and share some of my childhood with you. What are some of the most vivid memories that you have from your childhood? Are they dreams or did they really happen? Are they really happy? Are they sad? Are they scary? Embarrassing? Let's have a chat about them. Please let me know in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed my stuffy nose ramblings, please hit that like and subscribe buttons down below and share the video around. Spread the word. Like I used to say back in my day, do your thing. Or don't. I'll just cry myself to sleep a little. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you next week. The random memories are obviously random. They can be any... Oh, my nose is so clogged up now. It doesn't really matter how long I have been on this planet, how long I've had the mastery of this body. I just don't seem to ever move gracefully in any way whatsoever, no matter what I really do. And I can't pin down what the fuck it is.